tell me what else is going on?
Okay, I got into a fight with Ron. Yet again.
Yeah, what about?
Yeah, well, I was trying to find out some information about that pusher, and he caught me at the police computer. Oh, hey, look, you know, what can I say? I just wanted to nail that guy, especially since...
Yeah, especially since stopping him meant so much to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much for stepping in like that. I'm just so sorry that you had to end up landing right on Roman's toes.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us.
Yeah. This isn't gonna affect you graduating, is it?
No. I'm going to graduate. Even if that means it's in spite of my brother. And how come every time they whistle, you leap?
Because everyone, including Dr. Horton, has been especially wonderful about my schedule. And if they get caught a little short-handed, the least I can do is
The least you can do is leave your poor fiancé at home tossing and turning in his bunk, cursing the day he ever fell in love with a doctor.
Hey, is that the only reason you're not sleeping?
Well, what other reason could there be?
I can think of several. Your status at the police academy, for one, and that fight you had with Roman the other day, for two.
Yeah, there is that.
Why don't you make it up to him for both your sakes?
I can't.
Why not?
Because I'm angry. That pusher who sold Justine the drugs is back on the street, and I don't feel like apologizing for trying to do something about that. What's the good of being in a war on drugs if the people who are selling the drugs are on the street in the business of murdering kids?
Murdering children. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
The murder of innocent children.
And we don't do a damn thing
No,
about
I
it.
am going to do something about it.
What?
But I'm going to start with the root cause, not the result.
The root cause?
The root cause, poverty and ignorance. I mean, that's what makes drugs so attractive to kids. They're looking for an escape, but instead they find a trap. We can change that.
How?
By going into the neighborhood where it all starts, Bo. The violence, the crime, the despair.
What do you mean by going back into the neighborhood? What is
Just
that?
going into the communities, just that. Where the drug traffic is, where the gangs are taking over the streets. We can work with these kids who are using and selling, having babies, and they're still babies themselves. Though they need the medical care. They need basic health education. They deserve that.
Carly, I'm not going to argue with that. But going
It'll take a little bit of time. That's all. Just a little bit of time, some money, and a lot of courage. But you know what? I think I've worked out a way to help. You want to see the game plan?
Yeah, sure. You want to take a medical van and go into the neighborhoods distributing drug education and medical care?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll take time out from my schedule for regular visits. None of these people have insurance.
All right, Carly, the equipment and the van itself are going to cost you a small fortune.
Yes, I know, but there has to be money out there for something as important.
Yeah, there should be. But everybody's got their hand out these days, hon.
The Toscano Foundation. Isabella will gladly provide funds for this.
All right, go for it. It's a good idea. All right, but if you're going to be out there on the streets doing what you do, I have to make damn sure I'm out on the streets doing what I do. Just to keep an eye on you.
Well, then I think you should go talk to your brother.
Okay, I get the point. It's just never easy with Roman.
Life is never easy. It's a little crowded in here. We should have gone someplace quiet. You know what? I'm sure they want to be left alone as much as
No, I doubt they want to be left alone. They never leave us alone. And Carly, you should see what John is going through with the fallout from this protest.
I'm assuming you suspect Lawrence is responsible.
Oh, yes, I suspect Lawrence. You know, John is dealing with it. That's only because he has to. He's in an impossible financial situation right now.
But they offered to pay the dock worker's salary.
I know. but it ended up costing him 4 times the amount of cash he had in his hands. I mean, that's over $100,000. So Lawrence had to bail him out. With absolutely no idea what it cost John to ask for money from Lawrence. I mean, just take it. So right now he's just scrambling, trying to figure out what to do next.
Well, I know from experience, Lawrence's generosity usually costs more than it's worth.
I just wish that I could have given John money from the Toscano Foundation.
Foundation isn't broke, is it?
No, it's... Thank God, I took all of my cash and I put it in some projects that are going to pay off for a few months. I'm sick about this. There's nothing that I can do.
It always comes down to money, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Where it goes and who gets the biggest bite. I'm sorry. Did you want to talk to me about something?
Not really. No, it's just strange that in one way or another, Lawrence still affects my life, even indirectly.
I don't understand.
It's not important. It's not important. Do you want to eat? Want to get some food?
Okay.
Carly, you're looking well. And isn't it nice to see the two of you getting along finally?
I don't think Miss Gardner and I are getting along at all, despite prompting.
Lawrence, I did apologize.
Apparently without success. Thank you for the lunch. We'll be in touch.
Straighten things out with Roman?
Didn't talk to him. I was busy with Marlena and that guy they're taking to treatment. I did, however, talk to Shane.
And what did Shane say?
Shane? Well, I tried to convince him that I belong on the force.
Was he convinced?
I didn't get that impression. But to hell with him. I'm going to be a cop. They're just going to have to deal with it.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
A bit of a disappointment today.
Medivan? What, Isabella didn't give you the money?
I couldn't ask her for it. She explained to me that she couldn't even help John out because the Toscano Foundation had overextended itself. I didn't broach the subject.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna have to find someone else.
Listen, all this work can't be for naught. Why don't we go back, look at the figures, see if we can do this cheaper? I mean, Lord knows I've always been really good at living on nothing a month.
It's gone. My folder is gone.
Where?
Wings. No, hang on, let me call Wings.
Okay.
Hi, Joy.
Good morning. What can I do for you this early in the day?
Oh, look, I tried calling you last night, but no one was answering the phone, so...
Oh, I must have left my machine off the hook. I've been doing that a lot
That's
lately.
okay. Look, I think I may have left a file here yesterday. I was sitting right here.
Hospital file?
Yeah, a manila envelope. I don't think I had a name on it or anything, but it had a lot of material inside.
I did not see it. And nobody turned anything like that in. Well, let me check behind you.
Yeah, could you?
Nope. No, just a few old olives. Listen, if Dave and I find it, we'll call you right away.
I appreciate that. I put a lot of work into it, and I can't afford to lose it right now. I just can't imagine where I've left it. Hey, you got your message?
Good. I want you to shift some funds into a trust account for me, Lisanne.
All right, what funds and what account?
This should clarify things for you, and once it's open, I want the trust account to provide full funding for a medical van.
A medical van? Lawrence, since when are you interested in a medical van?
Just handle it, Miss Gardner. I can't explain things now. I have to meet Vivian before this board meeting today.
Well, of course, and shouldn't I be there?
At the board meeting, of course. I want you to enjoy your successful lobbying of the board.
Well, I just want to make sure they vote the way they indicated they would.
Same time, 10 o'clock, usual place. I'll see you there.
Right.